Alright, I'm making a video on talking about my horse that got his feet wrapped up in some hot wire. It's been a few weeks since it's happened, and so far he's recovering really well. I've never got a chance to make a video on this. But his feet were covered. He got himself wrapped up in wire from probably almost the top of his hoof to halfway up his leg. His feet were wrapped up on both of his back legs. And I'm just showing you what I'm doing now to treat these. I was rinsing his legs off with some cool water, and I went down in there, pulled off all kinds of dirt chunks of the back, you know, dirt, got all the dirt and mud and stuff that was all stuck on here, trying to keep it clean. And then I dried them off because I'm about to put a bunch of stuff I got from the vet supply. I'll talk to you guys about that in a little bit. So he probably had his feet wrapped up in this wire for maybe about a day or so, for about a full day. So I was trying to figure out, looking into what can I do for a horse that got his feet wrapped up in some wire. So this was all smooth wire, so it wasn't like barbed wire. So if it was barbed wire, the injuries would have been a lot worse. He's got some burns on him. He's got some cuts on him, but they're not from barbed wire. I have also, he's doing a lot better than what he was a few weeks ago. I was checking to see how sound he is. Like, I've been watching him move, and I have other people been watching him move, and so far, like, I had the person who taught me how to ride. I needed someone to watch him move while I ride him, so I had them come watch him move. Someone that knew about how horses moved, and watch his stride and everything. And they said that they didn't see anything off with the stride. So in that sense, he looked good with the stride. So he looked sound enough to where I could start riding him. So I rode him a few days ago. I just took it easy on him. Went to a roping on him. Just roped a couple. Really easy. And I had someone else watch him there too, to make sure that they saw anything off with his stride, or if he looked like anything was wrong, to let me know. But everything looked good too. So it's good to know that your horse can recover from an injury or a problem like this. All right. So some of the things I got from the vet supply I'll show you in a little bit. They said were super popular to put stuff on. So another thing I'll talk about, this cut. He's got some cuts. He's got a bad cut right around here on the back of his leg, on the back of his, right above his hoof. And if that gets left alone, it's just gonna turn into a scar, and that scar is gonna get hard. So I'm keeping that stuff rinsed off. This is a few weeks after this too. I'm still treating this, keeping it rinsed off, trying to keep it soft, putting a bunch of, you know, these pastes on there. I got pastes on there for swelling, joint pain, arthritis, that type of thing. Some things for burns, some things for healing. So all right, well, I'm gonna get talking into here about the different stuff I'm using. All right, here's two things that I got for the vet supply, and from what I know about these things. So I talked to the guy who was working there. This guy knows a ton, because he's basically sells everything that the vet does that people tell him to do. He said that this combination was the super popular combination. They mix these things two up together, put them on the where you need to. So Furazone actually said that this stuff is discontinued, but the guy who was working the store said he before they went out, or before they got discontinued, he ordered hundreds of these things because they were so popular. And this is basically what this says: is for prevention or treatment of surface bacterial infections of wounds, burns, for for wounds and burns, which he has. So this thing, they said this was DMSO. This, I've heard a few people talking about this, and basically the guy I was talking to at the store said this is the kind of thing that helps with, you know, swelling, joint pain, arthritis. I was looking at another product, but they said that this does more like that. And they said this two thing was a super popular combination to put on. So, and I'm not wrapping this. I'm putting this stuff on there, and I'm using a glove. I don't want to get this stuff on me, and using a glove, rubbing it all in there, and reapplying this stuff for about they said every 48 hours, but I might start doing this every day. Put this stuff on, wash them off, dry them off, clean it off, put this stuff on again. I mean, I do it every 1 or 2 days. And then I got some healing ointment, which I'm gonna put on last, just on those spots that he's got some cuts on, scars on, to help those heal up. So, all right, this is the healing multi-purpose ointment for cuts, sores, burns, chapping, dry skin. It helps promote healing, soothes irritated skin, and so on. It says no gloves needed to apply, but I'm going to use gloves. So yeah. Also, my horse's he had some swelling in these too, so all this stuff should help that swelling go back down, you know. So I mean, he's doing a lot better. He's doing pretty good right now. Once we finish putting this stuff on, hopefully we get those joints completely back shrunk, the swelling down, all those things back to normal, get these cuts healed up, and hopefully he'll be just as good as new. All right.